Hello, everyone. Happy day. Today we're working with the spleen and our 6 days of healing sounds for mental and emotional balance. Remember, we're working from this book, Craniosacral Qigong, Mantak, Chia, and Joyce, Thom. And we're working with the spleen to transform anxiety into fairness, openness, and trust. So closing your eyes down, establish your seat. We'll take a little inventory how we're feeling. Day 4. We did the lungs, right? Sadness and grief. We transformed. Courage. That was day 1, courage. Then we went into the kidneys. We transformed our fear, calmness, gentleness, and yesterday we went into the liver and any anger. Right? Transforming the anger into kindness. So just sit for a few moments, establishing your seat, upright spine, and breathing into the body. Noticing how you feel. The state of the body and the mind today, right now. We're going to make contact, a connection with the spleen. So if you go underneath your ribs to the little bit to the left, right, you have your spleen and your stomach. So they're a pair. So it's okay if you're on your spleen or your stomach today. The spleen a little bit more, if you go underneath your sternum and then a little to the left underneath the ribs. The stomach would be underneath that, right? So stay up a little bit high, just underneath the ribs, underneath the diaphragm. Liver was to the right of it, or just a little bit to the left. And you want to put your hands there, smiling down into the spleen and making a connection. Here, the languaging was a little different in the book. I liked it. It said, looking down into the spleen until you feel it respond. And as we smile, looking into the spleen, we'll look left and right. We're looking into the spleen. We're looking for worry and anxiety or mistrust. 21 times, left and right. And after 21 times of looking into the spleen, you're going to place the 3 middle fingers of each hand right on the spleen, both of them. Then we're going to press gently, smiling as we inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to make the sound from the chest, whoo, like whoo, but from the chest. We want to feel the earth sound vibrating here at the spleen. On our next inhale, we're going to scoop yellow light up and pour it into our body. The yellow light of the earth element. Right into your spleen. Both hands back to the spleen. Full hands. And as we smile, we radiate yellow light. And the qualities of fairness, openness, and trust. And we feel the sound vibrating there at the spleen. And we see our spleens, right? You're seeing your spleen right now glowing with nurturing yellow light. Transforming any worry into openness and trust. And you want to feel your intellect and ability to focus. Feel it become sharper. We'll do that 2 more times. Nice upright spine, hands to the spleen, smiling into the spleen, making that connection. Looking down into the spleen, and 21 times left and right, looking for any worry, anxiety, any mistrust. And when you feel complete with those 21 times, looking into the spleen, you'll place the 3 middle fingers of each hand and press gently into the spleen. When you're ready to exhale from the chest, it's written who, but not from the mouth, from the chest. Feel the vibration of the earth element, right? The earth sound. Next inhale, we'll scoop up yellow light, the yellow light of the earth element, and pour it down through the crown, into the body, into the spleen. Hands on the spleen. And you smile, radiating yellow light, transforming any worry, any anxiety, any mistrust into fairness, openness, and trust. Feel the vibration of the earth sound. Smile into the spleen. Feel it glowing with nurturing yellow light. Feel your intellect and ability to focus become sharper. Our third round, hands on the spleen, smiling into the spleen, making that connection. Looking down into the spleen, left and right, 21 times. looking for the worry, the anxiety, the mistrust. Take your time. When you feel complete with those 21 times, take the 3 middle fingers, on either hand, and we're going to press gently right into the spleen. And when you're ready to exhale from the chest, feeling the vibration of the earth sound, the earth element, vibrating in the spleen. On your next inhale, we scoop up the yellow light of the earth element and pour it down so slowly. Right back to the spleen you are, hands on the spleen, smiling and sensing radiant yellow light. The spleen is glowing with this yellow light, transforming any worry, anxiety, or mistrust into fairness, openness, and trust. Feeling the vibration of the earth sound. Smiling and sensing the nurturing yellow light. Feel your intellect and ability to focus become sharper. We'll do this one more time. Hands on the spleen, making that connection. And this time we look up into the left and right hemispheres of the brain. 21 times, looking left and right. After 21 times, left and right hemispheres of the brain. 3 fingers on each hand, middle fingers there, pressing gently into the spleen. Next exhale, when you're ready, the sound from the chest. Feeling that earth sound vibrating there at the spleen. When you're ready to inhale, we scoop up yellow light, nurturing yellow light, and we pour it down. Right into the spleen. And then we just gently rub in a downward pattern because you have the stomach and the pancreas. The stomach is the pair of the spleen. And even though pancreas doesn't really have a place in traditional Chinese medicine, it is considered, if it did have a place, it would be here. The spleen, the stomach moving stuff through, the pancreas part of that breaking down and moving through. So just gentle rubs with this nurturing yellow light. Transforming any worry, any anxiety, any mistrust into fairness, openness, and trust. We feel, we sense our intellects and our abilities to focus become sharper. We smile into that. When you're ready, continue to sit, hands in your lap or on your thighs, open to receive the benefits. So the hands are soft and open. Notice how you feel. Here at the end of our time together, feel free to stay seated or lie down. And we end with a sentiment every session this week. This is from the Moon Tarot. I don't think I've mentioned that yet. There's great emotional movement happening in the depths of humanity. Notice your own emotions and be compassionate to the emotions others are expressing. This is a time of cleansing and healing. This is a time of cleansing and healing. Let it arise. Let it be. Let it arise. Let it be. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Enjoy your day. Fairness, openness, trust. The nurturing yellow light. Enjoy your intelligence, your intellect, your ability to focus. Have such a great day. Namaste.